What a day for the stock market today, guys. It was one of those days. We had the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Russell pretty much all up 2% or more. Well, I guess the S&P went up 1.8%. Pretty dang close, guys, as we had the Dow Jones go up 1.4%, and the VIX went down over 8% on the day. So in this video, you guys know the drill. We're going to break down the market, stocks, charts, what I'm doing, and we're going to go over some earnings, 3 earnings in particular. So sit back, relax, get your 13 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited, linked right down below, and let's get into the video. So check it out. Like I said, everything went up pretty much 2%. Russell 2.2%, NASDAQ up 2.1%, the S&P up 1.8% as the Dow went up 1.4%. And look at where we closed, guys, and we'll take a look at the intraday chart here in a second. Actually, maybe we should take a look at that first. Hold on. Let's go to that first, then we'll come back here to the 20-day. What I want to focus on here on the intraday is the way that this the markets closed today. We ran straight up into the close. It's not like one of those days where I film the midday video and the markets are moving up, and then by the end the end of the day video, we saw a sharp decline, right? That happens sometimes. Markets run up in the first half of the day, then we sell off into close. Today, we just ran up the entire day. I mean, I think I filmed my video at 1 o'clock or something like that. And you can clearly see at 1 o'clock, SPY was at 394. It ran up all the way to 398, almost 399. As triple Q, let's pull that up. This ran up to almost 300, literally 1 penny away from $300 a share. So very strong day for the bulls overall today, as you guys probably saw if you have a brokerage account and you logged in today. Most likely, unless you're all in on a short position or you're loaded up on puts or something, most likely today you had a great day, on paper at least. You know, I sure did. I'll tell you that for sure. And what we're noticing here, a lot of stocks were green, right? We had Coinbase, Starbucks, DraftKings, Carnival Cruise Line, Google, and so many other ones, right? There are so many other ones, pretty much my entire watch list. So what we have to realize right now, and this kind of piggybacks, that's what I'm trying to say here, it piggybacks off of my point from my last video. I feel like we are potentially in a bull trap right now, honestly. And the fact that we saw a huge rally into close, I feel like that could be setting us up for maybe a little pullback in the pre-market. I could be wrong. Maybe the bulls continue running along here and proving me wrong and showing even more strength. Maybe we do gap up tomorrow again, maybe triple Q above 300, maybe SPY above 400. That's possible, but I have a feeling we might see a little bit of selling pressure before we do get maybe another push through for the bulls. Time will tell, but based on this chart, you can clearly see we're at a lower high right now. Potentially, this is where we're going to get rejected like we have in the past. Just looking at the past couple of weeks, guys. And you can see it even better here on SPY. Let's pull this up. You guys can see, I mean, look, we've gotten rejected at the 180 SMA time and time again. So I'm just being cautious. I'm not saying for sure we're going to dump back down to the lows quite yet because the technicals aren't showing us that. But all I'm saying is I'm being cautious. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe. That helps me out overall in the YouTube algorithm. I'm sure you guys already know that. And if you haven't done so already, you got to do that. It helps me out. I appreciate you guys. So let's talk about some stocks. We had Gamestop report. We had NEO report this morning, which I already made a video on. So go check out that video from this morning. I'm not going to break that down in this video, but we had NEO today, GameStop, American Eagles, and Dave & Buster's. And we had a couple other ones, but I'm not going to cover all of them in this video. So let's go to GameStop. GME is the ticker symbol. We can see here, and mind you, I actually haven't looked at these earnings yet. I just got home. I was at the gym. It's currently almost 6 p.m. I was at the gym, so I'm just fresh seeing this right now, and I actually didn't even shower yet. So I'm kind of nasty right now. Full disclosure, guys, a little too much information there, but yeah, we're rocking and rolling in this video. So GameStop is up $2.50 or more, $2.70 here after the bell. You guys are noticing it closed at about $24.04. Now it's at $26.70, so it's up 11% here after the bell. So let's see what they did. Live news tab. Let's go down here. Oh, look at that. Q2 EPS beat. They lost 35 cents versus the 38-cent loss estimate on sales of $1.14 billion versus $1.27 billion estimated. So they did beat EPS, but they missed sales. All right, they missed sales. But there's got to be a reason why the stock's ripping right now. What's going on? GameStop forms. Wait a second. What? GameStop forms partnership with FTX. During terms of partnership, GameStop will be FTX's preferred retail partner in the United States. GameStop forms partnership. What in the world is going on with that? That's news to me, guys. I literally have no idea about what's going on. That's fresh news to me. How could they be in partnership? What are they going to be doing? I got to look deeper into that. Let me know in the comments, guys. That's weird. Here, let's see if we have any more info on that. The company also announced a partnership with FTX US. Oh my God, what is going on? That kind of seems a little hypey to me. I don't know. Maybe that's my initial reaction. Maybe don't judge a book. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. But my initial reaction is like, what is going on with that? GameStop, FTX. I guess there's a partnership now, guys. So what we're noticing here is we're very oversold on in the grand scheme of things on this 4-hour chart. GameStop has come down from 47 to 26 now after the bell. It's down, even with this up move after the bell, it's still down 42% in the past couple of weeks. I feel like we could get a rally, maybe even off this FTX news. Maybe if this, carries on throughout this week into next week, who the heck knows? So GameStop, we got to look deeper into that. Maybe I'll make a video or maybe I'll make a TikTok on it. Go follow me on TikTok if you haven't done so already at StasSurFest. And I have another TikTok called Stas Talks Money. Go follow me on both of those two TikToks, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to the second channel, Stas Talks Money here on YouTube, do that. Link down below. I'm posting more general finance content. We're going to talk about real estate, student loan debt. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff on that channel that I can't really talk about on this channel due to that YouTube algorithm. We're not going to get into that in this video. So if you want to subscribe, that is linked right down below. Stas Talks Money. So the next one here is American Eagle Outfitters. This is up. Well, it went up 2.7% on the day, closed at $11.60. Now it is, holy crap, it is under $11 or $10. It's under $10 a share here after the bell, guys. So let's see what's going on. We closed at $11.60, like I said. Now it's at $9.90. This is down 14%. That is not good. Their losses have to be widening like crazy. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. EPS, 4 cents. EPS came in at 4 cents versus 14-cent estimate. They missed. Sales, $1.2 billion. That's right in line with the estimate. And I'm not seeing here anything on guidance. Let's see here. Pausing. Ooh, they're pausing cash dividend, quarterly cash dividend to provide additional financial flexibility. So let me pull this up quickly, guys. Quickly, I want to see, was this a big, dividend-paying company, or was it just maybe like a 1% or like a 0.5% where it doesn't even really make a difference? Oh my gosh, it was a big dividend payer, guys. 5.7% dividend yield. They were paying 72 cents a year, so they completely just, they cut that, boom, they got rid of it just like that, and that's enough to send a stock down to the gutter, at least in the short term. Maybe they bounce back over, the next couple of years for sure. But in the short term, think about it. Everybody that was in this holding on in hopes of, this dividend doing, well long term, providing them income. Now that they slash the dividend, everybody's like, that was in it for the dividend. They're like, what the heck am I doing here? I'm getting out of the stock. That's what we're seeing right now. And that probably will continue. Usually, from my experience at least, when I've seen a company do that, the bleeding lasts, maybe it lasts a day sometimes, but, it's probably going to last a couple of days, in my opinion. We shall see. We'll, come back and, cover this stock again. But overall, American Eagle Outfitters not looking good whatsoever right now as they cut that dividend, guys. They cut their quarterly dividend. So let's go to the next stock here, Dave & Buster's, which is up or went up 3.5% on the day, closed at just a little bit under $44 a share. And here after the bell, it is at, what is it, $42.75. So it's down almost 2.7% after the bell, and it actually got all the way down to $39. What the heck? That is a big down move. That was a 12% initial down move. Then it recovered a bunch. So let's see here. They did $2, or no, rather, I read that wrong. Q2 EPS, Q2 EPS was 59 cents versus, what's the estimate on that? I don't have an estimate on that. Actually, no, that was wrong. Adjusted EPS is 64 cents. I guess unadjusted is 59. That's down from $1.07 year over year. So their profits are diminishing by a decent amount there. And sales came in at $468.36 million versus the $432.91 million estimated. So they beat nicely on sales. Got to give them that. But EPS is down massively year over year. That's not looking good whatsoever, in my opinion. So overall, this is a stock that I think is really risky. I mean, the chart looks decent. We do have a bit of a kind of a lopsided inverse head and shoulders. You guys see this? Kind of. I mean, I'm sure you guys will see it once I outline it. You see that little lopsided inverse head and shoulders. There could be an up move here in the making. If you guys look at this and zoom in a little bit, what we're noticing is kind of an ascending triangle as well as the right shoulder and the inverse head and shoulders, trying to play out. So I'm going to set my alert here at $45, maybe $44. If play gets out of there, boom, we might be making a move towards 50. At least that's what the chart here is showing me. So what do you guys think? Those are the three earnings from today: GameStop, American Eagle, and what's it called? Dave & Buster's. And we also had NEO this morning. Like I said, I don't want to go deep into it because we covered it already, but let's see quickly the price action throughout the day. So this is very interesting stuff. Very volatile today. I mean, what's going on here? It was at $17 yesterday, I think, when it closed. It went to $15.85. That was a drop of 8%. Then it consolidated up until open, where it shredded from $16 to $18.30. I mean, we're talking the first 30 minutes here. It ran up 14%, pulled back, and then it coasted at about $17.50 from about 10 a.m. through the rest of the day. No joke, it was literally flat for the rest of the day. I mean, talk about weird price action here on NEO today after reporting earnings, and they're going through some troubles right now. Go watch my video from this morning. We covered that, but they recovered. The stock recovered pretty well considering the report wasn't that great, at least in my opinion. So let's quickly run through some other stocks here on the watch list, some movers, before we wrap the video up. If you're finding value, hit that like button, guys. I appreciate you all as always. So Coinbase went up 8.7% today, getting awfully close to my $72 alert, which I think if it breaks that, the wedge here on the 4-hour, and the moving averages, which today broke the 50, if it breaks the 180, there's going to be a lot more upside, in my opinion, on Coinbase, at least in the short term. I'm looking at it more as a trade and not as a long-term investment, but as a trade. I think there could be potential towards the 90s, 80s, 90s, no doubt about it in my mind. So let's pull up another one here, just a couple rapid fire. Look at Snowflake, guys. Today it went up 5%. Clear buying pressure at the 180 SMA at a higher low here, and now it looks like we're about to take out the 50 SMA. So I'm going to set my alert at 180. Mark is at or above. If that point ends up breaking, we got a clear shot to the 200s, in my humble opinion, guys. This looks very bullish, and from what I remember, their earnings were pretty good. They shot up like crazy that day when they reported earnings. We're talking a 20-30% green day. So let's quickly go through some other ones here, guys. Let's see. JWM, that doesn't look that great. CCL, let's see what's going on there. That doesn't look that great either. But all these had a green day. I mean, no joke, all the stocks on my watch list, other than GameStop and XLE, they had green days. I mean, literally all of these stocks. You couldn't go wrong today. It looks like Visa is trading back over the 200s. Maybe Visa, if we do get an overall market rally, which who knows, the charts are not showing for that right now, but if we do, Visa would be poised to getting back towards 210, 215 in my opinion. Now it's at about $200, and mind you, it's still pretty oversold, and I see a bit of a bullish divergence here. So Visa looks pretty decent. I think there could be a move coming on that one. Let's see what else is looking interesting today. What did the big tech stocks do? Apple ended up going up 1%. Not too bad. The chart still looks like crap, though, in my opinion. Meta today at 160 bucks. It went up barely, or actually had a pretty decent day, 1.1%, but the chart still looks like awful. I was about to cuss. I can't cuss on YouTube, guys. We got to keep it clean here. But it doesn't look good. Let's put it that way. These charts do not look good. Google is the only one where you could be like, all right, you can make an argument that it's at the bottom of a channel right now. Maybe if we get a market rally, Google's poised to start moving back towards 115, 20 bucks. No doubt about it. I can see it. I mean, don't you guys see it here? If I draw out this oval or whatever, the circle, you guys see that? We could be making a move towards that point, but we're not fully showing it yet, even though Google had a nice 3% green day today. So these are a couple of big tech stocks. What else do we have? Amazon's another one we didn't cover. Let's look at that. AMZN, we got to show Amazon some love. Today it went up almost 3%, almost at 130 bucks. My alert's at 132. If that point breaks, mid 130s, we are going to be shooting up 145, 150, and maybe even higher from that point. So, guys, that's it. I'm kind of on a time restraint in this video, or we would be going another couple of minutes, but I'm going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate you all as always, and don't forget to get your 13 stocks for Moomoo in my bio with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be up to $2,000, and you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. And with that being said, all those are linked down below. Don't forget to also subscribe to that second channel, Stocks Talks Money. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.